Okay. First of all, I want to thank you for staying here. We certainly have had a late night tonight. I want to begin by saying that I just heard from Julian Schreibman moments ago, and he conveyed a very gracious call. And we tonight have a victory. Thank you. I want to convey my gratitude, and also from Mary Jo and I, we just want to express how much we appreciate the support of the people of the 19th Congressional District. We so much look forward to working for you, and I have some other thank yous I want to pass along. Also to our volunteers. We've had hundreds of volunteers that have walked all our 165 towns to get our message out. They made a huge difference and delivered this victory here tonight. I want to thank my staff, my Chief of Staff, Steve Stallmer, also our Campaign Director, Mark Westcott. Yeah. You deserve that, Mark. Yeah. Great work. And to the entire staff, the entire staff has just worked so long and today produced these results. We deeply appreciate it. To the county coordinators, we had hardworking county coordinators, and I'd like to mention them by name. Right here in Columbia County, Holly Tanner. In Rensselaer County, and I don't know if he's in the house yet, but Rich Christ. Thank you, Rich Christ. Great job. In Dutchess County, I think I see Patty through these lights here. Patty Holman, thank you. Thank you, Patty. In Sullivan County, we had the Sheriff's Bride, amazing Chrissy Schiff. She did a great job for us. Thank you. Ulster County, we had the county clerk there, a tremendous leader, Mina Postapak. Yeah. Thank you. In Greene County, we thank Eric Hoagland. Thank you for your work. Greene County delivered for us here tonight. Schoharie County, Matt Avidable. Thank you so much, Matt. Great work. In Montgomery County, Katie Bottinger. Thank you, Katie. Great work, Katie. Otsego County, Bill Glocker and Paul Russo. Thank you so much for your great work. Thank you. And in Delaware, in Broome, Paula Brown. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Great work. Say this has also been a bipartisan effort. You know, we come in today with a strong victory, and we have Bruce Tuckman here and his wife Michelle. We thank them. John Parody, Lou Kirchner, Rick Scalera. Thank you. There were others, but I want to thank them. I want to thank our, certainly the Gibson family here today. I appreciate, and our friends, all of you for your love and support. Certainly my wife and our kids. Been with us every step of the way. Thank you. Some have called my mom the superstar of this campaign. I want to thank Mom. Thank Mom. Look, I'll tell you, at this moment, we need to look forward. We need to look forward. We need to come together and look forward. We need action. We need results. What I'm looking to have happen is we're going to go back to Washington next week and get into session. We need to get this farm bill done. Look, we've got farmers right now all throughout upstate New York, and these dairy farmers are not even covering their cost of production. We've got a bill that we've gotten done in the House Ag Committee. It certainly addresses this and many other things to make sure that our dairy farmers can cover the cost of production. We need to get that passed in the House. We've got great provisions in there for our vegetable and fruit growers as well, including provisions in there for beginning farmers. We're so incredibly proud of our farmers, smartest, hardest working farmers in the world. But we also recognize that the average age in New York is 57. We've got to inspire a whole new generation to come to the farm. And thanks to the great ideas right here in the Hudson Valley, we took some of those ideas from our farmers right here and we put it into the Farm Bill that passed with a strong bipartisan vote in the House Ag Committee, 35-11. We need to get this bill passed into law. I'm looking to get that done. We've got to get that not only passed in the House, conference with the Senate, send it to the President. The President needs to sign it this year. We have to get this done. Yeah! We've got expiring tax policy at the end of the year. We've got matters of sequestration in the budget. We've got a vehicle right now, one that I voted for earlier this year, the Cooper-Latourette bipartisan budget. It positively addresses these things. The American people are counting on us to come together. They're counting on us to show leadership. They want us to deal with the uncertainty that's out there in the economy right now. And these are issues that we must tackle, and the Cooper-Latourette bipartisan budget is a vehicle to get it done. But if that's not going to be the one, we need another one to come forward. But Congress has to act, and we need to get that done before the end of the year. Thank you. Look, as we look forward to the next Congress, I'm excited to get to work come the beginning of the year. We want to come together to grow this economy, advance the local agriculture, tourism, and rural broadband. We need to drive energy costs down, both now and then looking to the future. When we perfect clean and renewable energy, what I mean by that is when we drive the total cost down so that it can compete with other energy sources, it's going to be done right here in upstate New York. The College of Nanoscale helps lead, but we've got a consortium, we've got colleges involved in this, and this is the place it's going to get done. And when we look at energy, it's a major driver of our economy. I'm excited to get back to work on that. We also, yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right. Look, we're going to have to come together to drive down healthcare costs too. We need to drive down healthcare costs and expand access, and we're going to have to work on that. We're going to have to continue to work on that in the next Congress. We've also got to invest in infrastructure. You know, we've got 7,000 bridges here in New York State that need work. Needs work to be done. And we've got to lead with this. We got a bill done this past Congress, 2 years, 3 months. It's good for New York. It's good for our country. We need to get right back to work and get a 5-year bill. This is vitally important to give us confidence in our roads and bridges, and it also makes sure our contractors and building trades guys get back to work. It's really important we get that done. We need to reform education. Look, it was certainly well-intentioned. But about a decade ago, when we went down that path of No Child Left Behind, we're finding it's not working out for us. We should recognize that fact. We've got too many mandates right now that are coming down to the state and localities, too many unfunded mandates. I want to work with the teachers on this. We can certainly do better. We should spend less on bureaucracy and more on teachers and students. We need to empower our localities. Let's get that done. Yeah! Reforming regulatory policy. Everywhere I go, I hear small business owners, they talk to me about this. The onerous and duplicative regulations that are hampering their growth. It's time for transparency and accountability in the regulatory process. It's time for the REINS Act. Let's get that passed into law. We need to continue the work that we're doing on trade policy. In this Congress, we passed 3 trade agreements, 3 fair trade agreements that have helped our country. Administration assesses that South Korea, Panama, and Colombia trade agreements are going to add $10 billion to our GDP, and it's going to create 250,000 jobs. We need more trade agreements like that. We should start with China. Amen, Colonel. That's right. Look, I'm going to continue to help lead the fight against Lyme disease. How can it be a country such as ours, a great country such as ours, that we don't even have a test that picks up half the cases of Lyme? That's unacceptable. We can and we must do better than that. We're going to continue to work that in the next Congress, looking to make sure we have the right investments there, the research and development, so that we not only get a better test, but we make sure that for our chronic Lyme sufferers, that they get treatment and that we catalog that treatment so we go forward. I'm looking forward to that in the next Congress. That's right. Let me say this. Look, we've got the watershed. We've got 5 counties, 41 towns in the watershed, and we're asking for fairness in our dealings with New York City. Look, we just went through, just yet another storm, Hurricane Sandy. And you think about what happened with Hurricane Irene and then what happened in 2006. We've had 3 500-year floods in the last 6 years. Something's going on. We got to address this better. We need advocacy for this. I'm looking to bring leadership to this issue. I want towns, county officials to feel empowered so that we come to the table and have equality in our conversations with New York City. We certainly believe that we can deliver clean water, but we can do it in a way that also protects people's lives and their property. We can do this together, and we will in the next Congress. I want to help continue to lead the effort to bring national security establishment reform, because I firmly believe if we think and act differently and we enact this reform, we can be safer for less money. And that's very important for our country so that we can continue to move back to a balanced budget over time. It is vitally important that we work together to do that, because you know what? Future generations are counting on us. They're counting on us to do that because we don't want to limit their choices and freedoms. And speaking of choices and freedoms, we believe in our Bill of Rights, all those sacred amendments, including the Second Amendment, and we need to continue to push for reciprocity. That's right. And we're going to keep our sacred bond with veterans and seniors. We know that our veterans and seniors help make this country great, and we will not let them down. We will be there for them. We're going to fulfill our pledges to our seniors and to our veterans.
Yes, sir.
That's right. So there's much to be done. Let us move forward together. You know, some say that there are big divides in this country. But let me say this. For having served in several dozen different countries over the course of my military career, as Americans, we have so much more in common than we ever have apart. Let's come together. Let's tackle the big issues, because our best days are still in front of us. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.